Hello, it's That Steven here, and today I'm playing Blue-Black Usopp again. This is the third video, my third kind of take on the deck. I actually really enjoy playing Usopp as leader. I actually think it's just a lot of fun. I do actually think out of all of this testing, the normal Usopp list is probably the best. I just wanted to try something in the middle between this and the more heavy removal focused list that we've seen. My one call out is I actually really enjoy the 6-drop Sakazuki in this deck, especially with all the 5 costs knocking around in the meta. Combo it with Suleiman, you can even get rid of 7 cost, which is a Sanji pudding plus stage. But I'll go through a deck breakdown at the end without any further delay. Let's get into some gameplay. Okay, so we chose to go first, we're going second. I don't see a searcher, I don't see a stage. Good mulligan. Now I see both. Let's go Leo. Don't think the rest of them make that much sense. It could be Cavendish, but then my hand just gets even worse, right? I could trash Gum Gum Rhino as well, which I think I will. I guess I can drop the other Suleiman. I guess. Kinda like it. Rest there, that's a pretty good draw. So it's already replaced itself. It's put 2 cards in trash, which was put a bottom of Leo in trash, which I don't like, but I like that it put the other Suleiman in trash. That is good. I think I do just block this. I don't see any reason not to. If I was 6 life, I'm gonna block it, so I might as well block it at the Nami. Let's see what happens. Let's do that. Just gonna go ahead and go 7. And we pass. Works really well with your Sorrow. Nice, we get drawn another card. Very good card. He's using the Suru to remove a Sabo, so like, well, we're not upset with that. Oh, we got a silly turn off here. I can use the Kiros to return the Leo to my hand as well. And we can just play the Leo out after. So it's still Rebecca, Kiro, Sorrow. Use the Sorrow to kill the Lucci. And then I probably bounce the Leo to my hand and play Leo out, and then... I can't do both. I actually can't do both because then my stage will be rested by my leader, but we'll definitely do a leader swing. So let's play this out anyway. I'd probably just play the Luffy instead then. Let's go Luffy, let's go Zoro. That then dies. I don't go 7 at the 0, I don't think. I don't think I go 7 at the 0. It would be kind of funny, but I think we're good on that. And it's a pretty good tip. It's a pretty good tip. I'm gonna go ahead and go 6 into this. I probably do chuck the Suleiman here. It's like a wasted Dawn for him, so I think the value of blocking the the value of countering that is even higher than it normally is. He's using another 2k. He does have the Jack, but we have Luffy to swing into it twice if we really want to. This would be the 15th card, so we do actually get double attack. Could have even gone, I could have gone like 5-7, but this way, he's played 2-2k. Yeah, it's just a game, I think. It's 13 double attack. Then, yeah, we win. We do win. Kinda crazy. I don't love it. Good searcher means I'm probably not playing the Nami. It did whiff though, which is kind of unfortunate. This is the kind of stuff that needs to happen in order for us to win, so... It's not bad, it's not bad. Nah, we just block. Block and draw. There's the Lucky Roo. Nah. Hopefully he doesn't have a 2k in hand. Is this leader effect 2k? Okay, okay. As long as if I get Rebecca here, we're actually not in a terrible spot. So you should be on one extra card right now. Okay, well this time we're definitely just doing this. We're gonna Man Sherry. Not really what we want. I actually don't hate that. Let's go 7 into 3. The best thing you can do now is like Dragon and put a bunch of Dragon's still pretty good. Rayleigh's not, Rayleigh doesn't do that much. So we go ahead and go 7. That's a good sign for us. Probably do ditch the Nami now. Gonna go 8. Big suck. Big suck. Any 2k withdrawn so far we had to use? Well, we didn't have to use, but it made sense to use it. Oh, that's not. Oh, that is not it. That's not it, bro. I will have to use the Zoro to kill a Lucky Roo, unfortunately. That does die, but then my Zoro dies, and it's not on my turn, so I don't get a draw card. Like, my effect doesn't proc on my turn, so I don't actually get a draw card. Now it depends on what I'm feeling. It's a really tough one. It's a really tough call. I think I'll just try and go 8 life twice. I think I'm just gonna get the value from this when I can. The problem is then Rush Shanks becomes really, really good. Okay, it looks like it's gonna go 2k1, okay? So I'm just gonna go 8 into it again. We get double 2k, which is nice. This is, there's no way it isn't now. I probably just put the cards back. Ooh, what the heck? Okay, let's actually put them back in the correct thing. So we want this, we want this. Let's go Nami, Suleiman. What's my one thing I want in trash? Probably the Bardo. It's probably the Bardo. Let's go 8 into 6 again. Hey, look, if he's giving me another 2 cards, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a weird one to me. He gave up so many cards and still dies. He gave up a 10 cost Shag, so probably means he's got another one. Yeah, it was the KO one, so I'm glad I done it that way. I am glad I done it that way. This sucks, the 5k landing is actually really bad for us. Okay, Leo is one of the cards that we want, because we need to get rid of this stuff. We need to get rid of this stuff. I was really hoping for a Rebecca or something there, but it is what it is. Probably don't want this. I think I might just grab the Sabo. -4. I can grab Idio. Suleiman is -4. With Koi Soldier it goes to -7, and then this does die to like a 4-drop Zoro, if we get it. So there's a very decent chance we should be grabbing this in case we top deck it. But that means I'd have to get Soldier and Suleiman, and then I guess we're just playing Frankie. We can play Frankie and just play a Cavendish and it's got like 6 life. I don't hate that actually. I don't hate that. Probably draw that first. Trishna Coliseum. So we have 4, 8, which gives me a 6 at life. And then we do still have our Bartolomeo in trash, I believe that was the last card I left, yes. Let's drop this, drop that. We can end our turn. I guess my leader effect just doesn't want to go off. I think I need to take this one now. There's a Rebecca. That really sucks. That's really annoying. This doesn't die to Udo. That's why we need to do it that way. I think I have to play. I want to play the Leo out. We do actually get our Zoro. Well, I think it's definitely Zoro. It's whether it's the Bardo or the Idio. In which case, I'm just gonna grab myself a 2k. Turn them. Trash this other Coliseum. -3. -2. -2. Well, we actually don't get to do the leader effect thing anyway because we have to play the Zoro out. That dies, and we really fill our trash up there as well, which is super nice. That was the last Coliseum as well. It's the last Coliseum, so we can't top deck it or anything. 6 for Sakazuki goes. We do no blocker, we do 2k this, then we do have a blocker in case it swings 7 into it. Does prop this time, which is nice. We're just looking for a Rebecca and stuff now, a 7 drop. If we don't get it, we can play Rebecca and grab like a Sakazuki, or even like a Frankie. There's another Luffy in there, but we probably don't care about a second Luffy. Ooh, am I giving my Rebecca up here? Am I giving my Rebecca up here? Probably. I'm worried about Rayleigh, right? If it's Rayleigh, you can only kill one of these two. It's Dragon, that sucks, but that's fine. I did so many attacks, I did so many done. We're not upset with that. Let's go 2 into 2. It's really important this dies, actually. I know it didn't draw a card, but it's still done a lot of work for him. It's prevented me from doing a lot of plays that I wanted to do. Do you know what it is? I think I bait out leader effect by going 5 into 5. So that's it gone. It's actually really interesting. I think I will play the Luffy. Just gonna go ahead and go 9. If it's 2k, 1k, we definitely just put the 7 cards back. And we just do it again. Otherwise, I'd probably put the 7 cards back regardless. He is gonna go ahead and go 2k, 1k. Just mega interesting. Okay, so we need to be really careful here with what we're putting back. It's probably... Well, I can never grab this Cavendish, and it's a pretty good draw, but I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't grab... No, I can with Mancherry. So it's 3 more. One of these. Kinda want my Suleiman to be in there. Gonna be another Bardo. I kinda want these options, so it'll have to be one of the Coliseums, unfortunately. Let's go 9 into 7 again. Then we do have 7 life, which is really nice. It's really, really nice. We have 7 cards in trash, so we can make this stand up again if it does survive. And it's like, you can do like 3 9s, but it doesn't sound great. Not a bad draw, not a bad draw. Just gonna go ahead and go 9 into 6. I do give up 2k, 2k, right? So we are up to 10, this is online. Even if I swing the Leo, because it is 2k. There's the Shanks. He's gonna go ahead and go into that one, which is interesting. I probably need to win this turn then, huh? Just the instinct of sending all the blue cards, then if for whatever reason we survive. I actually think I should get punished for this. I mean, I've got 10-12, but like, it should be on 3. It should have been guaranteed. I just need to do it first. That's just ordering issue. You give it the power and the banish first, and then send the cards back. See what he gets. It's still pretty likely that I do win, but like, it should have been basically guaranteed. Because even if it gives like his entire hand away, I can probably swing with the Leo. Oh, it didn't matter, but that's not good. Well, it's not good. I'm glad he won, because it's a really hard matchup for Usopp. Do I want first or second against Zoro? Probably just, I mean, oh wait, no, he chose to go first. We're going second, No stage, no search, we mulligan. It's a little bit of it's a kind of a toolbox Usopp. Kind of a toolbox Usopp. We've got a lot of tools for a lot of different situations. And we still have the potential high roll of playing like the 7-drop Rebecca. Okay, they should have come with us. We don't have a blocker or anything. It's really bad hand. Really bad hand. We have the Zoro though. That's probably the most important thing. So depending on what they do here, we might just be able to Zoro what they play. Sectionally a rest leader, but I can't even lead a swing and then do it, can I? No, I can't. It's gonna be 7 life. I wonder if I just get rid of the Rebecca here, or if holding on to it's gonna cause too many issues. I can just 2k. I don't want to get too many cards stuck in hand. Huh, interesting. Right. No, I'm not gonna get baited in. It's not a clean kill, so we don't do it. I can't swing and bait out there and then play Zoro because I don't have stage. There's definitely a will to just play Zoro to kill the Nami. My alternatives aren't great. My alternatives actually aren't great. Do lose a blocker, which kind of sucks. Do lose a blocker, which kind of sucks, but we didn't lose Colosseum. We are just looking for it right now. This way, at least I can take one swing. Just pray doesn't have like the Rush Luffy. But we can take 7 and then counter 6. Yeah, it's definitely the Sabo. I'm way more likely to play out the Toy Soldiers and stuff. Okay, didn't leave a Don up, which is really, really important. We do get our Colosseum as well, which is really nice. So that's 1 Don, we have 5 Don remaining. I might even play this Suleiman out, I don't know. I'm probably not. But I think I can just go ahead and kill this. I'm not going to go and do anything silly. Even if he blocks it, we've got another 7. Not block, sorry, counter. I'm not playing out this, so I guess it is just 7. Do drop out a Colosseum, which could be really important for the Luffy. But I've only got 2 Grav Blades. He's gonna go ahead and go 6 into 6. I think I counter. I think he's gonna play another Luffy. I think he's gonna play another Luffy and this dies, which is fine. Which I have absolutely no issue with. It's not, he's playing another Doctor. He does still have the 1-drop event in hand, we know that for a fact. He's got at least one 1-drop event. But there's nothing we can really do. Looks like it whiffed. Looks like it's double 1-drop event, which is really, really bad for us. It plays that is active as well, right? Okay, well... let's go ahead and go 8 into 5. Let's go ahead and go 8 into 5. Oh, looks like a second one. That's not great. That's not great for us. It would have been, do you know what it is? It would actually, I think it would have been almost fine if I had 7 cards in trash. The fact I don't now means I'm just going to go 5-6 live. I wonder if I do now. No, I still think I need to keep the pressure on him, right? It makes it a little bit spooky. Because now I feel like it needs to kill this, but I guess it can swing into it with the chopper. To be fair, this blocker is actually kind of crazy here, right? So it makes it a 4K. Oh, that's actually really, really crazy. Why did I play like Nami? Yeah, it sucks. At least it's a swing. That's a nice draw for us though. Also playing Zoro does trash too, so there's also a world we play Zoro. And that for 7. It's the same thing. Hopefully this way he might even commit extra Dawn. He doesn't need to. That sucks. But we did get extra Dawn for it. Do I have Grav Blade here? And Zoro. Wait, this can be pretty good clear, you know? It's the same. No, I think I just go 10. Let's go ahead and go 10, then we've got like... And shame we haven't played a single blocker. We haven't played a single blocker this game. The only one that we've drawn was one Rebecca. The rest we've trashed. We even trashed another blocker there. Did you see the hiking bear thing? So we go that. Draw a card. Kiros could be alright. Could be alright. We'll see, we'll see. If it's got like a Rebecca or something, yeah, it sucks. Yes, absolutely. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Just trashing this. That sucks. That sucks. I drew so many cards there. No 2K. Okay, that's something. Then we swing, yeah, okay, that's for this. Ooh, I can put a Leo. Let's do this first, rest that. Ooh. Probably trashing the Grav Blade here. Interesting. I mean, that could definitely be like a little bit short-sighted. Could definitely be a misplay there. We have 9. Let's go 4 to 3. Then we go 6 into 4 and play a blocker. You could 2K 1K this, you definitely could. But we did bounce a card to hand that has no counter, so we know there's at least one brick. at least one brick. Did have triple 1k for it, interesting. Let's drop a block there. So he needs to win this turn. He needs to win this turn. We've got a lot of wide stuff. We're going wide that turn. That was really clutch. That was real clutch for back here. So was the Kyros. The Kyros is still really good there. He knows our hand. He knows we have 2k. He knows our hand. So he's kept track of it. That's not good. That's not a good turn for him. I guess he's looking for the Robson, but it's play arrested, right? It's play arrested. That's a waste of 3 down. I think we win. Like, I think we definitely win now. It's actually crazy we're beating these aggro decks. I thought this would struggle a little bit against aggro, but it's actually done work. It's actually doing work. See what happens. Gets a Rush Sorrow, but I don't think it's enough. I really don't. Alright, it's gonna go 6. We do this 2k. Okay. So now even if it plays Zora, we just block. And then we should win. 7. Go 8. Just leave 6 if I need. Yeah, let's go 8. 34. 30. Wow, we win again? What? What? What's going on? Why is this deck so good? It's actually like a 3rd stage makes my hand completely fucked. But we'll see, we'll see. I wonder if I was supposed to play at the 2nd stage. Probably not. I am playing 1 Cavendish. I don't mind that being in trash because I can grab it with Mancherry, grab it with Rebecca. There's the Mancherry right on time. You can also just play it off the Frankie. It's actually super important I've done that here. Drop a Frankie in there, so we'll be able to play a Suleiman off it if we need to. If you can kill it for 4 dawn. I do need to take it. Interesting, he's playing Vista. Wow. Let's draw cards, we get that, not ideal. Okay. Do you resolve? I can play Mancherry and grab Frankie again. I can just replay the Frankie, just kind of nice. After return, Luffy Suleiman to trash. Huh. What did it get? 7-drop ace. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go swing 5. But nothing to play off the Frankie when it dies, but it's fine. So it's return 2. Let's return them, get this to hand, play the Frankie. This is probably the worst hands that we've had. This is probably the worst hand that we've had. We shall see what happens though. At least Mancherry's gonna draw me a card. Interesting. Kills the Frankie first, I guess. Not really interesting. That's the best 7-down turn to play you can do. Which makes a lot of sense. But it's a card to the top as well, which means his hand's really, really good. Let's see his card action. Fortunately, nothing in there to play. Goes in, goes 2 to 0. Yeah. Am I ever just take this? I'm trying to bait out counter here, but they might even just end up taking it. Don't. Okay. Choose 0. Let's go 11 into 8. So now it needs to be 2-2k, or we get 3 cards from it. No, yeah, 2-2k, it sucks. We tried, so now it's gonna be ace. This dies. I think we lose. Ace is the first game we're gonna lose. It was the most cursed hand that we had as well, so it makes sense. Which goes minus 2k, makes it a 7, and then you can play brush ace to make it like a 4. And he's got like 2 swings at life if he wants. It was perfect draw, Marco. This Vista's kind of interesting. I don't think it's a good card of Marco. I think I do prefer the Mass Deuce. It's in a very, very heavy Whitebeard package though. Very heavy Whitebeard package. Sure. 7-8, yeah. Okay, if we get like, really interesting. I need Suleiman or Toy Soldier. Do get Suleiman. Cavendish isn't bad here either. That sets up like next turn. Little Blocker's probably the best. Trash that. 4. Means I can't lead a swing, but that's fine. Do fill our trash up, which is nice. So whether I want to go 8 or just play a blocker. So whether I want to go 8 or play a blocker, I think I'm actually going to play... I'm going to swing 8, sorry. You just got rid of 2-2k last turn. You got rid, okay, you had another 2k, you had a third one. The only reason I've done that is because you got rid of 2-2k the previous turn. I know that he top decked at least 1 leader ability. So I was kind of hoping his hand was a little bit clogged. Like, it's still good getting rid of it, especially 2k like Otama. Like, that's way more than just a 2k in that deck. My hand's not terrible. That's a wow. That's a good turn. I'll admit. That's a dang good pick. I really do need something though. I don't know why I wouldn't just go 2 at what is that? That's 3. That is 3. Right. Still only gets 1 swing off. I will go get 2k and a 1k. Now it's like how ballsy do I feel, right? Well, that turned into 8. It's mega unlikely he's got 2k, 1k. Like, if he does, we would just accept that we're not supposed to win this game. Okay, when we're returning cards like this, it's important to put all the blue ones back, but I do want those events in my deck. And I can't grab Mansherry with anything. I know I can technically grab it with a Frankie, but there's Leo in there as well that I think I'd rather grab. So I'm going to put this back. I don't touch the Leo. Don't need 2 Frankie in there. I need 1 more card. I will put back... I don't want the Colosseum in my deck, so I'll put the one-legged Toy Soldier. Then we go 10 into 7. This does die, which sucks, but... I was really tempted to go 10 into 9. But I don't think it makes too much difference at this stage. I'm probably not 2k, 1k, like the swing. Oh my god. He's doing his deck things. He's doing his deck things. Like, this is crazy. Do definitely chuck away 1k. I do need a 2k 1k this. So he's got 9k life now. Unfortunately, no reduction. 4, 6. Gives me 4 done. Let's hope this dies. Does not. It sucks. He's had like he has had a crazy game. He's had a crazy game. I should have maybe even swung with that, but I need something to stick around. He's had so much counter. He's had so much counter this game. I think you do probably Josie it. No, he still has so many swings. He has so many swings. Ugh. Yeah, let's game that one. And another 2k in hand as well. Yeah, we can't win that matchup like that. Can't win that. So this is the one we're gonna lose. This is the one we're gonna lose. Let's go Leo. I think it is probably these two. Yeah. Yeah, go on then. Then return them. Then we trash the Navi. That's a really interesting one, isn't it? That's a really, really interesting one. Does look like it's got the searcher, but that's why I'm kind of glad it took the Nami away. It looks like it's going to be a weird build. Gets the Sanji, which is really good that we grabs the Zoro. It's probably just stage and 7k alive. So let's go ahead and do that. We do get our combo. We get our surprise combo. Interesting. Interesting guard point. Huh. I mean, it's just like leader effect thing anyway. I'll just 2k this one. There's the Sanji. So it's just gonna be 6 life into Zoro. There's no need to overcomplicate this. To get it, deploy. Let's KO that. What we're getting trash. Gum King Kong good. I've got one in hand, so I'm not upset about that, but it could be useful very late game. Another 2k is not great though. I need to take this because I need to try and get Rebecca. Which kind of sucks because I do love to 2k this, especially if he's going to play out the Rush Luffy. It's almost guaranteed to be Rush Luffy actually, so I will 2k. I will 2k this and we take the Luffy swing. That's why we do it, that's why we do it. Rebecca, grab myself at 2k. I can play out a Suleiman if I want. Let's go ahead and go 9 into 6. I wonder if he defends this if I just swing with leader into it. Does give me 2k. Didn't even leader effect. Did not even leader effect. I think it's fine though. Let's grab myself this. Play out a Suleiman. Whatever trash. Colosseum, which was good, and another 2k, it's not good. Plays unblockable Luffy. Into the Suleiman. Let's draw a card. It's nice. It's gonna be another Luffy on the field. Kinda funny. He's on the 5 cards though. This feels like a kind of a weird deck, huh? Do I want to block this with my Rebecca? I guess. Don't Don't know how much I love that by me, but it's what we've gone with. Let's go ahead and go 7 into 6. I don't love using the Luffy like this because I'm going to be on like one card in trash. It's going to feel a little bit weird again. There's his leader effect. I will use this to give him plus 2k, so we've got 9 twice, which is really nice. He has leader effect as well, so we do get a lead. Whoa! Okay. Interesting. What do I want left in my trash? I have Frankie, so it's probably the Bardo. Or the Nami. Ooh, really interesting. Well, it's not this. I'm gonna have to send this back, unfortunately. We can leave them both in there, which is really nice. I'm really glad I used the Dawn to get this plus 2k. I do still think I put the pressure on him by swinging 5 life. Interesting, it gave me a card. I think that's wrong. I don't love that. I think you take it. Unless you've got like, maybe the KO, I mean, either 10 drop Shanks is really, really good here. Just gonna go ahead and go 9 into 7. I think that's fine. I think I need good Frankie value here. It's not 10 drop, so I'm happy. I can just swing big into this, I don't really care. 7 Dawn. Beckman trashes this. A rush Luffy would be pretty bad. A rush Luffy would be pretty bad, so I will 2k it. I think it's just Beckman though. It's not, it's gonna be 6 into 6. Sanji? Yeah. That's such a god draw. That is such a god draw, huh? Go 2 into 2. Say goodbye to them. Then we have 6, then 8. No blocker sucks, but I mean that team is pretty nice. That team was pretty nice. 6 cards in trash now. It's another rush Luffy, I kinda sucks. Gonna go ahead and give that. I just let it die now. We've got good value from it. Ooh, Cavendish is pretty nice. Cavendish is pretty nice. I wonder if he swings into the Leo. He does not swing into Leo. Is this opponent's turn? No, it's not. Excellent. Cavendish is still pretty nice though. Go 7 with Cavendish, 7 into 6. Then we can trash a card. Guess I probably need to go at least 6. Does die. I don't mind going 6 life at all. Do get it. Just drop the Frankie. It's kind of interesting. Just gonna go ahead and go 6. We go no blocker. 2k. I'm just gonna go no blocker 2k. Another Luffy. Let's draw cards. We get a Kiros, pretty nice. Can return something to the hand and swing it or something. Wait, that's really, really good. Do I play a Leo? No, I just play a blocker Bardo, right? Play a blocker Bardo out. With our Kiros is mega important here. Oh, it's just a 20-20 chopper, that's also fine. Can even Zoro it if I want. It could be Luffy, but I don't think it is. I think it's just Zoro. Okay, that. Okay with that. I guess we bait out the leader effect. Guess we bait out the leader effect, see what he does. I'll take a free swing anyway. Which is really nice. So then I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and go 7 life. I'm gonna go ahead and go 7 life. If your leader affects 2Ks, okay, we just win the game. I think. So that's now 9. We win! Back-to-back Shanks win, huh? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Welcome back, guys. Okay, time to break the deck down a little bit. So I'll kind of go on the assumption that most people know what this leader does, but really through real quick for people who don't. All your Dressrosa characters are 2 or more, gain +1 cost, and once per turn, on opponent's turn, if one of your dress characters leaves the field or would be KO'd, draw a card if you have 5 or less cards in hand. The sim is a little buggy right now where if it goes to life or they trash it, you don't draw a card. That is not supposed to happen. You do draw a card. It's at any moment, any Dressrosa character leaves the field from your opponent's action, you draw a card, okay? So if it's one of your cards killing your own card, you will draw, basically, which is incredibly nice. Incredibly nice. Some standard cards that I've included in the list are things like Cavendish. I know it's only 2 of in this list. I think it's probably a 3 or 4 of. Same with the Kiros, probably a 3 or 4 of. I started this list with like 1. It's still a very good card, even in like a controller list. But it's probably a 3 of, if I'm being totally honest. And we just go very normal Dressrosa, Usopp. Just get that consistency in there because your 7 Dawn turns can be crazy when you combo with Rebecca. But 2K Sabo, really, really good as well. You can just play it down against heavy removal decks. Super annoying. If they remove it, you draw a card. Quick as a leader effect. It does all the normal good stuff. Leo, completely broken searcher. One of the cards that make this deck completely OP. Top 5, get 2 Dressrosa and then trash 1 from hand, which is super relevant because if you're playing 4 stage, you do often want to trash something from hand. And the stage is right there for the taking. If you're not, trash something and grab back with Rebecca. Jobs are good. 7 drop Rebecca. I started with 2, went to 3. Put it as 4 at the end because your 7 Dawn or 8 Dawn turns of this into... Literally, if you play 2 things alongside this, it basically does not matter what you play alongside it. It's gonna be a good turn. That is how Usopp works. That is why Usopp is a good deck. Just play this with 2 things and it's good. Obviously, you want it to be with the 7 cost Luffy, with the 7 cost Gyros. Playing them alongside either Sabo, one of the blockers, the Zoro, to get that KO effect. Beautiful. Ridiculously strong card. Sakazuki, I put this in because of, well, Lim was a little bit of an issue before EB02. Lim was a little bit of an issue, and you didn't really have a good 6 Dawn turn in this deck when you were forced to go second. This just made a lot of sense to me because, again, if you get an extra stage, maybe it's in hand that you just didn't want, or you just try something that you can grab after Rebecca, its effect is very, very strong, and being a 7k body is also super relevant. Obviously, it doesn't have that Dressrosa type, so you will not draw a card if it gets removed and it does not get rush on the turns played with Colosseum. However, the effect is so strong. I actually really liked it. It started off as 1. It went up to 2 in EB02 because of Grape Luffy. If they don't have stage, this is completely broken on 6. Just kill that Sanjian pudding straight away. Really, really good. Even if they have the stage up, if you combo with something like, if you played a Suleiman or a Olympus the turn before, you can combo it with the Sakazuki and it kills it through regardless. Really, really good card. Really, really happy with it. I don't know if it'd be good enough to make a normal Usopp list. Might be a one-off in a normal Usopp list. That'll be after a little bit of a testing. You can grab it with Rebecca, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 4 Idio blockers, just to proc your leader effect more than anything else. Olympus is another card that I've put in that I haven't really seen many people use. It is active main. basically you KO one of your own Dressrosa characters and gives it for -4. Really good. It can trash itself, by the way. You can just active main and just put it on itself to give it for -4, then do whatever else you want with it. 4 down 5k Dressrosa type with 1k counter. So even if you just tempo this out, one, it's a 5-drop on the field because of your leader effect, so it becomes +1. And two, if they do remove it again, you get that draw power. It's still a really annoying card for them to deal with. Works well with your little blockers and your low-cost units like Leo. If you have Leo on the field searching for it, then you just play Olympus, kill a Leo, then do your Sakazuki or Zoro or whatever you're going to do with a combo with it. You can even combo it with Grav Blade in this deck. Don't know how much I love that as a combo, but it's still really, really good. I enjoyed this card. I actually cut one Suleiman for it just to see what it would be like. Realistically, it probably is more Suleiman. I know the normalists don't really run it, but I think at the moment it should be around at least a 2 of. Just because the Sanjian pudding is that important to get rid of. And in the Grey Luffy matchup, you have to get rid of it as this deck. Otherwise it becomes really, really tough really, really quickly. And comboing Suleiman with Zoro is just about good enough to get rid of it. Obviously, if you've got the stage up, it can be a little bit awkward. You would have to make sure you have Colosseum in order to get like the on play and when attacking off. It's fine. It's fine. But again, it's a threat when it's on the field because it's when attacking gives something -2 or on play. And it's Dressrosa type, so you will draw a card if they do need to focus it down. I do like the card. I do like the card. Full bottom Leo, 2k blocker, leader effect. Good. 2 7-drop Luffy. Go kind of all over the place on the ratio for this. I think it's a 2 of. Like, I really do. I like it off Rebecca, obviously as long as you've got Colosseum, it's very, very strong. You can combo with Gum Gum King Kong Gun on 10 Don just for a 13k twice in the 2 characters is very, very effective. You do not need to use it for the double attack. You can just use it to clear 2 things. It's really, really good. The persistent threat of this is very, very strong. I go back and forth. I like 2. I like it as a 2 of. When I had it as a 1 of, there was a few too many games where it was like in the bottom few cards or was in life and you just couldn't quite draw it when it was a 1 of. I don't know. I've seen it as a 1 of in a lot of lists. I understand it. I think for me personally, I think it's either a 2 of or 0. Like that's how strongly I feel about it. It's like if you've got it as a 1 of, it can be always like, oh, maybe I should draw into, maybe I should play Leo or try and draw into it and it'd be really effective in this situation, blah, 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 blah. But it just was not consistent enough when it was a 1 of at the deck. So I kind of like it at 2. Or you just put 0 and just don't play around it and just be like, well, I don't need to think about it. It's not in my deck. I can just do my turns normally. That's kind of my thought process on it at the moment. I liked it at 2. I did like it at 2, especially in this deck. Really, really good card. Been around for a while. Very, very good card in this deck. Leader effect, all the good stuff. You know this card. You know this card. Next up, we got One-Legged Soldier. 2k, -3 active main. Super duper important when you're trying to kill stuff. Again, can be combo with Sakazuki into Grape Luffy when you set this up the turn before. Super good card. Can be combo with Rebecca. You know, play Rebecca, grab something, play the One-Legged Soldier out. For 8 Dawn, if you don't have the 7-drop Rebecca turn, you can play Rebecca, grab yourself like a bottom Leo, play the Toy Soldier from hand, then play Zoro. So you can active main, play Zoro, and it kills it kills a 7 cost, and you've played a blocker and a 6k. And you've grabbed yourself a 2k from trash. It's a pretty good turn still. It's obviously not the same levels of like Lucci, Rebecca, Spandine, all that kind of BS, I'll say. But it's a decent backup if you didn't have a Rebecca to play on 8 Dawn. Rebecca's is an inherently broken card in this deck because it's kind of +2. You obviously get +1 from the trash, and you can play a card, or you can just not play a card. And then when they kill this, it's Dressrosa type, so you get a draw another card. Like it's really, really good. I went back and forth on the Rebecca and Frankie. I actually just love 2 and 2. I think some situations Frankie is obviously a lot better, but a lot of situations Rebecca's just better. As a tempo player, I really, really enjoyed Rebecca. I had Manshari in this list for a while. I decided to cut it at the end because it was a little bit too much. But moving on to the Frankie, blocker on KO, get something from your trash that's 3 cost or less Dressrosa. Really, really, really good. Get the Leo going, get the frickin' Sullivan on the field, get the one-legged soldier on the field, get another blocker. It's so good. It's such a good card. Really, really solid in this list as well. The star of the show is the 4-drop Sorrow. This is basically why you play the list. Like, unironically, that's how good this card is. The fact that it's a 4-drop 6k is very, very relevant when you have Colosseum out as well. You can play this, rest the Colosseum, kill a 4-drop, maybe you've reduced it, maybe you haven't, and then you have a 6k pseudo rush swing into something else. Like, there was a couple of turns, I do remember one in the video, where I was like, do I Grav Blade, or do I just play a Zoro and swing 9? Kill one thing and then swing 9 into the other. Well, I'm like, I might as well play the Zoro, kill something and swing 9 into another one. And I'm like, it's kind of broken when a 4-Don card feels better to play than a 7-Don card. But that's just kind of how the deck worked. Super broken card. And again, Dressrosa type, so if they kill it, you get a draw one. Next up, we do have one copy of Gravblade. I was playing a lot of Blackbeard randomly for like a week. So take this card in. Incredibly strong versus Blackbeard, and not bad as one of, because of how much you draw off your leader effect, and if you do get Cavendish going, you do see a lot of your deck, so I don't hate random one-offs. Not that you want to ever play around this card, it's more of a nice to have in certain situations. And if not, you can always trash with Sakazuki, Leo, whatever it may be. It very rarely felt like a brick in my hand. It's just, at the same time, it's really like, damn, I wish I would have 5th Zoro, but you're not allowed to do that. So it was good. Like, I genuinely think it was just a good card. Combo with Suleiman. If they have something rested, you can actually bottom deck a 10 cost and a 6 cost, or 2 8 costs. Speaking of very, very good cards, Gum Gum King Kong Gun. I do think the versions with 4 of these are really good. It's a very, very versatile card. It's a very good card. Just the 3-Dom plus 6k is super relevant, and then when you are going for game, the double attack is incredibly nice. Very, very standard Usopp card. Really, really good. This, not so much. Gum Gum Rhino Schneider. This is give one Dressrosa character plus 2k. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, give it Banish as well. One obvious thing is you can combo them together to give double attack Banish. And for 4 Don, guys, you're giving plus 8k power. Plus 8k power for 4 Don is incredible when going for game. It really messes with people's math. Even if it's on like a Leo, that's 4 Don to make it 10k double attack Banish, which is not what people expect to happen. And it can steal games. The trigger is really good on this as well. Obviously, the trigger on Gum Gum King Kong Gun is heartbroken. Like, why is this draw 3 trash 2? I will never, ever know. Literally one of the best triggers in the game that's not like kill something. Same with this being draw 2 and trash 1. You would not sour about this being in live, like at all. It's a very good trigger to have. Can be combo just again to give something plus 2k. 1 Dom plus 2k, not the most effective card, but it can be really good at times, and giving something Banish is generally pretty good. Generally pretty good when the situation comes up. I was not scared of just doing 1 Dom for 2k though. Use this card when you can. If you need that extra bit of value, go for it. I liked it. I did like it as a card. I think I would definitely run 3 and 1 if I was playing the more standard Usopp list and just have this in the back pocket of, this is kind of a cool card. I did like it. I did like it. Last but not least, we do have 4 of the Colosseum. It's what makes this deck work. It's what makes the deck tick. You need it. I had some hands and I thought, oh, this is pretty good. If they play X, Y, and Z, I've got this, this, and this. You just need to mulligan for Colosseum or Leo. I don't care what else is in the hand. If I see Colosseum and Leo, I feel like I should win the game. Unless it's against, like, you've got a bunch of blockers and, like, Gravblade against maybe's Blackbeard exactly. I could see you maybe thinking about taking that because you do not get your Rebecca ridiculous turn off at 7 or 8 Dawn. That's about it. In every other matchup, you hard mulligan for Colosseum and Leo. It's kind of nice that this leader gives you really easy hand decisions to make. It's like, oh, oh, it's a pretty good hand. Just basically maybe get a little bit better, can maybe get a little bit worse. These cards are really good in this matchup. No, just mulligan for Colosseum, mulligan for Leo. Like it's all that really matters. That's the way I felt anyway. I'm not the best Usopp player. I will never claim to be, but that's kind of how I felt the deck played. This version is a little bit better at removing stuff. It's just a lot less consistent with getting those really strong Rebecca plays off, where you do just win the game. Because that's basically Usopp's game plan. Does remind me a lot of Purple Luffy still. I know I've said this in a couple of my videos before. Still reminds me of Purple Luffy, where if you see your stuff and you see it on curve, you probably win the game. If you don't, it becomes extremely difficult simply because you did not see your stuff. So some of the losses can feel a little frustrating, like your deck hasn't done what it's supposed to be doing. But that's the issue when you don't run like the one drop Rebecca Searcher. You don't run more Cavendish. I think at early versions of round one. When you don't run Cavendish to get that draw two trash one to set up for your 7-dot turn, blah 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 blah, doesn't feel anywhere near as nice as when your deck actually plays like your deck. Which is a very obvious thing to say, but the comeback mechanics aren't really there. Even in this list, where I've tried to make it function without Colosseum, it still didn't quite work. Which is why I said it a few times throughout the video. I think just play standard Usopp with the full Dressrosa package. I think it's basically full Dressrosa package. I would just look at one of the Usopps that have topped the big regionals and just honestly play the list 1-to-1. Like I said, probably my only thing I would say is I would love at least one of this Rebecca, at least one Sakazuki, and I'd run 3 of these, one of these, if in the packages that run full Gum Gum King Gun Gun. That's just kind of my takeaway. I really enjoyed this list. It's still a lot of fun. Like this list was still a lot of fun, especially playing like a bunch of these cards that people aren't maybe expecting in Usopp, such as Olympus, the Gum Gum Rhino Schneider, and the Sakazuki. It came in super clutch in so many games, by the way, the Sakazuki. If you'd already like had a Colosseum out and another one in hand, it just gives you another really nice target for Sakazuki trash. I don't know. But anyways, I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Peace.